This is my great grandma Diane, and today we're going to be doing a Willie Nelson interview. Here I am, and I'm going to ask her some questions about him. So the first one is, how long have you known him?
Since the mid-'80s.
All right. The next one is your favorite song.
My favorite Willie Nelson song is Angel Flying Too Close to the Ground.
The next one is, how many times have you met him in person?
8 times.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yes, it is. And I'm ready for another one.
How many concerts have you been?
I've been to 8 concerts.
Okay, so didn't Grandpa Lucky look like him?
Yes, my deceased husband, he was a spitting image of him. And they were the same age. And he played the guitar and just for a hobby. And he loved Willie Nelson, and now I do. He passed away, and Willie's my inspiration.
What about the time that people started following you and Grandpa Lucky around because he looked like Willie?
Oh, mercy, yes. We were in Kentucky, near Paducah, Kentucky, land between the lakes. We were at a campgrounds camping out with our children, and people at the campgrounds thought he was Willie Nelson. They said, "Can we get a picture with him?" And I just laughed. I said, "Sure." I didn't say it was Willie Nelson, but if they wanted to believe it, that's their prerogative. It was a lot of fun.
Okay, and didn't you have like a tambourine signed by him?
Yes, I had a tambourine, and he signed it in person for me.
All right.
And a Willie Nelson cookbook. And some other books. It was a autobiography, and I think there was a biography too, and he signed it.
All right, and let's pause it real quick. All right, and now she's gonna tell you about how the time she had dinner with Willie Nelson.
Yes, this was in Melbourne, Florida, and after the dinner was a concert. He had a concert at the King Center in Melbourne, Florida. My daughter won 2 tickets on the radio station. And it was dinner for 2 at Texas Roadhouse, which Willie has some interest in. And we sat in Willie's Corner. If you've ever been there, you'll know what Willie's Corner is. And we had a steak dinner. I was so nervous, I couldn't even eat it all. I had to take it home. And then my daughter was sitting next to him, and
Right. Hold on real quick. Okay, and you were saying that your daughter was sitting by him?
Yes, we were at the restaurant, and Willie was talking to her, and you know how sometimes people will wave their hand when they're talking? And he poked her in the eye, and she goes, "Oh, no, nobody at work is going to believe that Willie Nelson gave me a black eye." She worked in surgery at a hospital in Florida.
And right, the next question
And then after that, when it was time to go, I got to I sat next to him on that side of the booth, and I kissed him. And then later afterwards, I asked my daughter, I said, "Linda, did you get a picture of that?" She says, "Oh no, Mother, I was so shocked. I can't believe you did that." And I said, "Well, honey, you only go around once." And he kissed me back.
Wow. I want to kiss the country star. The next one is like what's your favorite part about Willie Nelson? Like, what do you like him?
Why do I like him?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I love his music. He also looked a lot like my husband, and my husband liked him. And seeing him in person is one of my favorite things. He's just the greatest country and western singer from the old country and western music that I've ever met in my life.
Okay, that's really cool. The next one is like what? How many concerts have you been with your daughter? How has she been in any concerts?
My daughter and I only went to one Willie Nelson concert, but I did take my granddaughter, who lives in Alabama, to her first Willie Nelson concert in Montgomery, Alabama. And after the concert, she got to shake hands with him, and she just couldn't believe it. She says, "Grandma, I just can't believe it. Willie Nelson shook my hand." I said, "He sure did. You'll never forget that."
Yeah, that's one of the things you'll probably never forget.
That's right. And he's 85 years old, still going strong. He travels the roads, and he has 3 buses.